like I want to have a good relationship with my mother. She sucks.
It is Thursday evening, everyone, and we are talking about mental health. The topic that we will talk about for a matter of minutes before getting into anything else is staying motivated. And so here's the thing is you guys have something that I don't have that I think is a big motivator for you guys, which is you have children, which is like on some level they exhaust you faster, but also you hold on longer because you have children. You know, it's one of those weird things.
My kids motivate me to stay unmotivated. Mine are all fucking grown now.
Yeah.
You know, the freedom that you feel and the liberation that you feel once they become adults and you could not answer the phone or answer their texts is
allegedly
fucking awesome.
That's just rude.
The fuck you mean that's just rude? I've been a dad since I was 16 years old. Fuck them adults.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, yeah, but also, you know.
Now, if one of my grandbabies called me, that's something different. But they ain't old enough to,
yeah.
they ain't old enough to be calling me.
Do you think that, like, do you babysit at all, Marco?
No.
Grandbabies?
Every once in a while, I'll take one, you know, we'll go see a movie or go hang out or whatever. But no, there's no babysitting. No.
Hello, Victoria.
What's up there, Vicky?
So my thing is this, is that I think grandparents having a relationship with their grandchildren keeps them younger longer, right? It kind of keeps them involved. I feel like that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a white people concept.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, no. By white people, did you mean the people who got the furthest and had the best life? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. What, you fucking Puerto Rican piece of shit. Your fucking people are poor.
But we keep our people though.
That's there's a thing there is like, so the idea of buying a house and then moving to a different house and then, oh, you got married, so you move out. And like that idea of like people not living in the family home, like not making more space and everything, like that's a very North American thing, right? Like I say that because I have relatives in Greece that they got their home in 30 years. I can go back and it'll be their family home still, right? One of their kids will be there or somebody, and they'll know who I am. Like that's just how.
Well, that's
right?
the way that at least the way I was brought up. You know, you get a home and you keep that home in the family forever. You know, you don't get rid of your property and you don't get rid of your homes. You know, so like my grandparents' home got bequeathed, if you will, to my mom. When my mom goes, the house should be going to my daughter Julia because I have my own house, and then you know the other kids got their whatever. Yeah. But you know that house should stay in the family. But you're right. A lot of the younger generation or whatever don't have that concept stuck in their head. I don't want to live in that house. I don't want to have that. Bitch, you got given a house, but yet you want to fucking piss and moan. I'm never going to be able to afford a house.
Yeah.
See,
go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
It's supposed to, like, theoretically per se, and they call it white privilege. You build wealth through generations.
Yeah.
You build wealth, you pass it on to your next generation. The next generation is to do what you did plus, and you know, so on and so forth.
So I was discussing this with somebody else, was because we would make fun of Italians because Italians have the habit of having a brand new sports car. So newly married, their wedding cost $100,000. They had 12 fucking groomsmen and bridesmaids, ridiculous expense, steaks for everyone, dancers, all the other shit. And then they're going to live in their parents' basement for the next 10 years. God willing, they'll save money and then buy their own house. Boom, done. And you're going, yeah, that's how you do that. Also, if you live in your parents' house and you're trying to save, let's say you have kids, God willing, great. Grandma and grandpa's upstairs. They're here to babysit and help out whatever we need. Perfect. That's how you grow a family, right?
In theory.
In theory, like, hey, listen, I'm not saying it's a perfect system, but I'm just like, that was the norm for a very long time.
In theory, if it goes like I'm trying to plan it to be, I will have a house for one of my kids, and I'm probably gonna be for my dad anyway. And if I don't, I will buy my sister out of her half of the house, so that I will have 2 houses, one for each kid.
Beautiful. It's a smart plan.
But this generation is so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, my original thought was, my plan was, especially with as many kids as I had, you know, that first piece of land that I bought that I had that Maria's house is on, I was planning on getting a bunch of trailers, you know, like just campers or whatever, and putting them in a circle. And look, you guys got your own little fucking courtyard. You ain't got to be in everybody's house, but you're right next door to each other. All the grandkids will grow up together, whatever. Yeah. Then,
so you're gonna make a gypsy commune?
Not on Gypsy, on Hill. Now, here on Gypsy, I did then when I noticed, you know, the kids were still younger and they weren't into that. That's why I bought this big house, because I figure, all right, it's big enough where I could raise the younger ones, and it's big enough for the older ones to have their own spots in the house and take, you know, do whatever, and everybody chip in. Well, everybody become a lazy shit. So now I'm stuck with this huge house that nobody wants to help with, and everybody's gone on with their lives except the few that that I'm stuck taking care of here.
So, okay, and like, all valid points. And that's the whole idea, is my mom would never move somewhere where she doesn't have places for her kids to sleep. We're like, oh, something's happened, mom has space for us, no problem. Like, it's fine, right? So Mary B says, live in your parents' house, renovate it, make it more valuable, add square footage, guest house, have them leave it to you in a trust. 100%. Like, those are all, like, those are, like, that's how you create longevity of wealth and stability. Because listen, if people have a roof over their head and everyone's not a piece of shit, even look, hey, and I'm not saying everybody's perfect. People will have good days and bad days. But if everyone is trying not to be a piece of shit, just trying, like, oh, well, now you have, oh, you know what? Not only do we have this house, oh, we can buy next door when that comes up.
Right.
We can do, like, hey.
And a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that, especially females. And I hate to say it, I hate to be the Cole Clayton of the show tonight, but females have no fucking clue when it comes to the value of property or long term. And a perfect example is my ex-father-in-law before he passed away. He left a house and garage to me and my ex. He also left property out in PA that had farmland that have timber rights on it. And, you know, just different here's and there. Each one of his kids got something. And I, being, you know, I wasn't even his kid. He was like a dad to me, but he left me property too and shit. Now, it got left, you know, my ex, because she couldn't figure it out, because she had to take care of everybody but what she was supposed to take care of. Everything got sold. And now she has nothing. And my kids, you know, from her have nothing too. You know, at bare minimum, their grandfather's house, which was not only their grandfather's, but their grandmother's and their great-grandmother's house, got sold for peanuts. I mean, I lost thousands in the garage because my garage was attached to it. Oh. She just up and sold it. I had to get from under it. I couldn't. Yeah, now you're struggling to pay rent, you dumbass. Now you're walking to work, and now the kids got shit in case something fucking happens.
And that's the thing is that it's not about like assets generate wealth. The problem is that shit happens, and sometimes you have to get rid of an asset because you need the money. I understand. I've been there. I've lived
Problem
through
is
it.
there was
sucks.
other ways. There was totally other ways. And the first thing was, I could get rid of this house. I could get rid of this. I could get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, this is worth this. But they offered me 1/10 of what it's worth, and I need the money now. What do you need the money for? Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, new here and just sub. Thank you very much. Let's talk. What's your favorite sport?
Football. The American football.
I'll be honest with you. I don't have any particular sport that I'm a huge fan of, but I do enjoy watching sport. So whatever it is, just,
You're wearing a
make it
Dodger
enjoyable.
hat.
Oh, that's because I lost the bet. That's why.
It's because he's dodgy.
I mean, that's a little bit. Do you guys still think it's
All
possible
right.
to buy your neighbor's house in this economy, especially in Toronto? No, that was like in the 90s. You could, well, no, even in the 2000s, you could probably still do it. Now you're fucked. But
No, well, you know what? I've heard something interesting today, and I've kind of suspected it through some other friends of mine and some other people that I know who have businesses and shit. This whole bullshit about the economy being bad, about it's just that. My friend Kelly, who is my landscaper over in Camel and shit, she gets stopped over today, and she's telling me not only her, but quite a few other landscapers and other business owners that she knows are like they're overworked, like they're turning work away. People need, so don't this whole the economy's bad for lazy fucks. That's what it is. The economy is bad for people who don't want to be out there. Just like I can't find a job, really. Because my old lady with no experience has been at her job for less than a year and has went from the teens to damn near $30 an hour, and she's a press operator.
Yeah,
and they're constantly hired, and I'm constantly telling people, that where jobs are and stuff. Yeah, they don't want to work. They don't. It's just that they think that our generation never had to struggle. Our generations never had a bad president, Lord forbid. Our generations never had gas go up $1 or so. I mean, come the fuck on.
Listen, I'll be the first
When
one
we
to tell you.
started driving, gas was 80 cents.
Yeah, I remember filling up my fucking Buick LeSabre, which was huge, a 77, 97 cents a gallon.
Wait, my dad paid 20 cents a gallon for gas. So
20 cents a gallon for gas.
Oh, yeah. I remember my mom filling up a station wagon with just a change in the ashtray.
yeah, she gave me, here, go pay for gas. She gives me a $5 bill.
Yeah. So
Warren Area Society of Paranormal says they love your they live background. Yes. We
Awesome.
we watch scary movies most Mondays. It's been here and there, but Monday nights we try and watch scary movies. So come check us out, Warren Area Society. You could be our guest. Mine is football. Is it football or is it soccer or is it like
the food?
be more descriptive? Is it
the
foosball? Yeah.
The FUTUBOL? The football.
Okay, but this is the thing is though, but being around younger people, I think is very helpful in keeping because it keeps you involved in kind of new stuff. The problem is like there's too much new stuff now, which is
being around younger people to me just aggravates me.
Crip Blue says, "Who the fuck are these assholes?" Stick around and we'll tell you.
That's it.
That's fair. Yeah.
And being around younger people does not motivate me at all. If anything, it makes me want to just get the fuck away from me. I'll do it myself. Just get the fuck away from me. I can't stand a mother, especially if you try to tell them something. Oh, but I want to do it this way, but it's not the right. But I want to do it but this is not the right. Then fucking go do it then. Stick your finger in the fucking light socket. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a certain amount. Like, this is the thing is, I think the problem is that you can deal with, like, you can't deal with young people at your age and at my age. You can deal with younger, so you can deal with somebody who's 35. Like, you can do like 10 to 15 years younger than you. Anything more, and you're like, I'm sorry, you have a learning disability. You must be retarded. Like, that's the window. Like, you can handle 10 to 15 year age gap, and then you're like, you're basically a different species. You're like, I don't, you're saying words, but I don't understand what the fucking thing.
And that's like, you know, that's how I feel I broke a generational curse. Because my dad, I mean, when my dad died in his 60s, he still had a fucking 18-year-old girlfriend. I can't handle anybody that much younger than me. Honestly, if you come out with some stupid shit like Obama was the great, shut the fuck up. Just right there. Just you know, if that's your
than the chicks on the fucking dating apps. If you like Trump, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If you don't know who the fucking the Transformers are, if you don't know who the original G.I. Joes were, if you think George Floyd is the reason why racism is the way it is, I mean, yeah, if you can't tell me none of that, I can't be around people like that.
Did I tell? Okay, so did I tell you
again? I want to see his dating profile.
Did I ever tell you that I went up to a counter and then said, "Oh, could I have your name for the order?" I said, "Dino, like the dinosaur, just less purple and prettier." And this, we're talking about, I've used this joke a million times and it has gotten a laugh a million times. And this person looks at me and goes, "I don't know what any of that means." And I went like, and my bones just turned to dust. I was like the fucking knight. Or the guy, the bad guy from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I'm just like, I'm an old man all of a sudden.
Oh, I felt like that. Dude, I went into Goodwill earlier, and a friend of mine that I used to drink with works there. And she saw me, she told me hi or whatever, and she walked past, and I had mentioned something about me picking up like a sleeping bag and shit for my daughter's camping trip. Yeah. And she's like, "Is your daughter young enough to drink?" I'm like, "Honey, my daughter's a teacher. She's in college." She's like, "Oh my God, I feel so old." Yeah, fuck you. You just made me feel older. All right, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, Samara. Well, that's your fucking cousin.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, the thing is, do you have a panel? Like, no. But if you want to, if you have an idea for a show, let's talk. Hit me up on Instagram. We can discuss and we can do a show where you could be a guest on. We can talk about paranormal shit. Also, Warren Area Society for Paranormal. You as well. Love horror films. Question is Pennywise. So that's true. Pennywise and Mary Poppins are supposed to be, well, they're not the same entity, but they're the same entity in different. They're different aspects of the same entity type thing. Three very handsome men. You're welcome. So if you think RuPaul is good TV, get out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I was talking to my manicurist. Oh, Victoria said I was talking to my manicurist and she didn't know what 90210 was, and I was just like, and I instantly felt myself get a bit grayer. Yeah, that's fair. And if you don't know what 90210 is, it is the first evening drama whorehouse after Dallas. Okay,
the best one I ever ran into, and this happened when my younger girls were still preteens. I'll never forget walking through the flea market, and my one daughter picks up an old vinyl and says, "Ooh, look, Elvis." And I know fucking well she don't know who the fuck Elvis is, let alone any of her songs or his songs. So then I tell her that. So then not even 5-10 minutes later, my other daughter, Maya, says, "Hey, look at this CD player." What? So I go over there. And Julia says, "That's not a CD player. That's a CD recorder. Look how big it is." It was a fucking old school vinyl record player. Oh. Yeah. I'm like, you guys are both idiots. Keep walking.
There's a video where they give a kid a like a dial tone receiver.
Rotary phone.
A rotary phone, thank you. and they're like, make a phone call. So they're like pressing the numbers, and then they're like, I don't. They lift it up. They're like, I don't know what the sound is. None of it. They can't figure out anything. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, nothing.
Yeah, if you
Not
don't know
one
what a screech of a modem is or a DSL, then I don't want to talk to you.
Oh yeah.
If you don't hear like the
Yeah. If you don't remember the sound of the internet, we can't
Yeah.
be friends. If you want to feel old, ask a kid to pretend to hold a phone. We mimic a banana, they mimic Pop-Tarts. Yeah. So hello, this is you pick up the
Yeah.
phone. Hello, right? Now kids do this. Hello? Look at this, like their whole hand, like a cell phone.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh my god,
Fucking weird, bro.
I bet not see that. I'm like, you got a bad tooth or something, man? What's going on?
It's that's the thing. Is the problem now is that change is happening way faster than I think anybody is ready for. Like even young people are just hitting these microchasms of things that just
Dude, I've
Yeah.
played Tupac songs and people are like, "Who's this new rapper?"
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh, they
Or
they
hearing
don't
Michael
make music
Jackson
like
for the
that.
first time. Like, did you hear that new singer
What?
Michael Jackson? Oh.
Victoria said, "LOL, we lived through the floppy disk." Oh, bro. Have you seen somebody had made floppy disks into like coasters? And a kid was like, "Hey, somebody 3D printed the save icon and made them into coasters." And you're just like, I can't function. You're a little bit of an idiot.
See,
You know?
This is why it's hard for us to stay motivated because we got to go outside and see way too much fuck shit.
I mean, that's true. My kid said, "Oh, I get it. It's a flip phone." I felt I failed as a dad, bro. That is a real thing, though.
See, I kept my rotary phones in my. I still have rotary phones on my wall right now in my house. Like right now, I told all my kids when we bought this house, I was like, "You keep fucking around. This is the phone you're going to use."
Hey, you had the fancy rotary phones that went on the wall.
Yeah.
You just had the handheld ones that you could fucking fight crime with, bro.
Oh, dude, my mom had them. Oh, you.
Hey, you could hit somebody with any piece of that phone, and they were gonna have brain damage. Okay.
Oh, I know. I still got dents in my head. I know. I've been hit with the. You ever get the swirly one where they got the
Yeah.
long stretchy cord and they just swirl it around and smack you with it?
See,
Hey,
That was the
It was like
original Mortal Kombat. Get over here! Whack!
you got to
Came
remember
back to
all the way back from we had the rotaries, then we went to the pulse, then we went to the touch tone, then we went to we had what the heck?
See, you're speaking the tones.
Cordless.
Like, do you remember the wireless phones that were like this goddamn big with the fucking the
Cordless.
boombox antenna on the end of it?
hey,
And
okay.
you only like walk if it was in the kitchen, the base of the kitchen, you could only walk to like the edge of the kitchen.
Yeah.
If you walked any further than
Yeah.
outside the kitchen, you weren't getting a signal.
If you had a phone call, it was happening in front of everybody, and everyone's going, "Hey, who are you talking to? What are you doing on the phone? What are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm having a conversation." Yeah, who
Or-
are you talking to?
Or
You
the
don't have any
kids
friends?
nowadays will never know the embarrassment of a parent being on the line while you're talking. Like
Okay,
yeah.
look at this.
remember them bitches. You be in the middle of the night. You're not supposed to be on the phone, and you're talking to some female, and then all of a sudden you hear breathing that ain't yours or the person you're talking to.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah,
Or you hear
get off the goddamn phone. It's fucking midnight.
That's the best. So, okay, Walkie Talkies Ninja said, "I attached a playing card in between my girls' bike spokes, so they have motor
Yeah.
bike." Their minds were blown, and you're like, "Bro, are
You know, it's
kidding?
even better when they have the knobby tires and you actually put it over top of the tire and set on the spokes.
Ooh, fancy."
I
Vic-
didn't know
Victoria said,
anything about that until this. I did that with my son.
The internet's a great place. If you give a kid a cassette tape and an HB pencil, they will have no bloody clue what to do with them. Oh, that's true. They think Weird Al is actually Weird AI. Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, like let's be honest. Weird Al is the origin. Like he is basically like AI's version of those cool songs. He's just a person, right? So like I get how they're mistaking it, but also get the fuck out of here, okay?
Yeah, I
Victoria said,
remember-
my dad had the brick. That thing was amazing. Oh, that thing could survive a nuclear holocaust. It's fantastic.
Now, you know what I did?
This
Now,
ep-
Go ahead, go
Victoria
ahead.
said, this episode is triggering. I think I still have my old Motorola flip phone. Jesus.
Oh my god.
so remember the old cell phones that with the suitcase attached?
Yeah.
So-
those were car phones technically.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but you could just pick them up and take them with you. I knew people who thought they were, high class and had that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
suitcase
Yeah.
with the phone. The one thing I did find out about those, do you know why those were discontinued?
Because you can take
They
them
were
anywhere.
huge.
Right. The government, it was very hard for the government to hack them. They
Yeah.
ran on an analog signal that wasn't from towers. They were actually the first satellite fucking phones. And because they could not be tracked and because they could not be fucked with by the government, everything switched over to the smaller digital phones.
Made it 25 minutes.
Hey, that's the thing is the phones changed not because they got better, is because no, these are too good. Do you remember Nokia's phones?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
hey.
You can run them motherfuckers over. Dude, I've watched them fly off the top of cars. I've had them fly off the top of cars.
You had the one that was indestructible. If you got the fancy one, it just broke. Hey, the battery came off and the front plastic shield came off. You just clapped them back together. It's no problem. Everything was fine.
Dude,
you
I
could
ever
listen to
tell-
your neighbor's phone calls over a baby monitor. Also true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Victoria said, I wanted to get tickets to see Weird Al, but he's all sold out. Also true. Noctiagus says, Weird Al is a Jew. Anything surrounding him is Jewish should not be taken seriously. I don't feel that Weird Al says take me seriously. So I feel like
Yeah, if
You
you're
kind
taking
of-
Weird Al seriously, you might be a Jew.
you have bigger problems. Why don't chickens wear pants? Because their pecker is on their head. Hey, I remember the old Commodores with the VCR attached. I never had that. I did have a Commodore 64 and I did nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. I did play Pac-Man and a few other games that I wasn't
I
good at,
remember
but
buying
Pac-Man.
a computer from the flea market. It was the one that took cassette tapes.
Commodore 64.
No, this
Nice.
was like, this wasn't even a Commodore. I don't even think this one got on the boat yet.
Oh my.
Okay. The laptops that had the floppy drives and a removable wired keyboard screen colors, two which were orange and black, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
Orange
those.
and black or green and black.
Nokia phones are the best. We still have some in our junk drawer. I know. That's why, like, it's. I feel like those analog phones, I never got rid of them, and I have them around somewhere because I'm just like, I feel like they would work for some stuff. Video recorder, not Commodore. Oh wait, still.
Yeah, well, my mom still has.
Sorry, yeah, camcorders
TV
with the yeah.
My mom still has the TV with the VCR on the bottom. She refuses to use any flat. Like, I filled my mama's house with flat screens, and she
Yeah.
still refuses to use them. She's still using that old-fashioned 1,000-pound fucking TV with the VCR on the bottom.
But like on one side, I get it. On the other side, like I wonder, because like those old school TVs, like they said don't sit too close to it, you'll ruin your eyes. No, you'll get cancer. Okay, that's what those fucking things. Okay, if you were in front of the screen and you got too close, you're like, oh, why is all my hair sticking up? Yeah, that's called radiation, bro. Don't go that close. That's
Yeah,
I was
but you
always
know
the
what?
asshole kid that would like lick the fucking screen just to be a dick.
Now my
Oh,
hair
go
sticks up. So cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing is with a lot of them TVs, as long as there was never a magnet by them and nobody fucking like banged it off of
Yeah, you're
shit,
good.
right now those TVs will plug into the wall and start right up.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Whereas you get flat screens that you pay thousands of dollars for that only last you a year or two.
Victoria said a VCR is super useful when the power is out. That shit still works. Or I mean, when the router power is out. Yeah, it's the same with like a DVD player and stuff like that. They're all useful, and now they're like, no, you just need digital copies of everything. Yeah, okay, but what if there's no power? They're like, oh, yeah, then you can go. If there's
Well,
no
yeah.
internet, you're just fucked.
If there's no
Right.
power, nothing's gonna work anyway.
Well, so
No internet, all right.
no internet anymore.
Yeah, see, that's how times have changed. Power means internet now. There's no internet, there's no power. What the fuck we gonna do?
Yeah. And realistically, like,
Go the fuck outside.
get fucked. Hey, you want me to go from watching movies on demand
Zero
to reading a book?
motivation.
Hey, you want me to go
Zero
from hey, you want
motivation.
me instant entertainment to hey, read a book or look at the clouds? Fuck off, bro. That's not gonna work for me. I need
Yeah, there's only so many
ease
times I
into
could
it.
jack off. I mean,
Where's some
And
and trust me, I've tried. Okay, I've
Yeah.
tried to find that limit. Okay, don't.
yeah, your memory only goes so far rubbing one out. Because then you start splicing people together. You got this ex's face with this ex's body and this ex's titties, and then
well, then you got the perfect woman. That's good.
no, because then you all my mind fucks up, and then there's like a bunny face or something like that.
Too many
This
drugs.
is why we can't have nice things. Okay. It's basically-
No, that's the problem. That's what you see. You guys got a different thing. I'm not gonna lie. I lost my motivation when the dope went bad. When the dope went bad, when the cocaine went bad, my motivation went out the window. That was it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's just the thing.
I never had that problem.
Yeah, because you were too slow to
The
get to the
cocaine never
dope
went
man.
bad. Don't lie.
What?
He was just too slow to get to the dope man.
Yeah. Kept missing him anyway. He's like, this feels like more like exercise than drugs. I don't
Better
know.
things to spend my money on than that.
I didn't. Everything I had was paid for, and I had extra money, and I'm like, let's stay awake.
Forever. Great.
I had one night I went out to bartender. Guy came up in all coked up, was buying me a shot and him a shot. That was $6 and giving me a 20. Told me to keep the change. So $14. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna drink with this motherfucker. We went through a bottle of Jaeger, a bottle of 1800, and he was just going and going and going. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, those were the good old days when the coke was good.
Yeah.
I was hammered as hell.
Yeah, I got
made a
pictures
shitload
of
of
me
money
holding a handle of Jack Daniels like this, guzzling.
You're supposed to do shots of water, and he does booze, and you just charge him for that, Dan.
Well, see, this is when I was like just 21. So,
Oh, so this was
kinda
back in
was.
Prohibition.
Motherfucker,
Horrible.
you. This motherfucker's like 6 months younger than me. Talking shit. Fuck him.
Listen, if it helps, in my eyes, you're both old men, so it's fine.
That helps so much. No, it's like, you know,
You're
almost
welcome.
makes me feel like I want to stick my dick in a pencil sharpener.
I mean,
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
what-
the women you've been with. Yeah, you are sticking your dick in a pencil sharpener.
is it a really small? $14 is for. Scott says, "Hello, ladies. $14 is $14. I mean, also, is it a small pencil sharpener? That's the real question. LOL. Isn't the topic about staying motivated? Did you guys go off on a tangent? I'm sorry. Is this your first time here, Victoria? Us going off on a tangent? Are you being
We
critical of
ever-
us?
Ever stay on.
Calm down.
I tried.
I brought motivation back around with the cocaine.
I mean, we're
Here,
trying our best.
we'll
Victoria.
Asian it up for you. Opium.
Poppies.
Because there ain't been no good opium around neither.
Oh, that ain't been good since.
Not since the boys are out of Afghanistan. I dare you to do that. I mean, no thanks. I'm good.
Dare me to do what? Opium? I have. I've been in my drawers sucking on a porcelain pipe like the Yum Yum houses.
Oh my God.
Why do you put those kind of things in my mind? Why do you do that?
TMI.
What's your problem?
I'm
Dude, I've
so
been-
That
glad.
shit inside.
I remember when the opium was so good. Like, I literally bought a porcelain and silver, pure silver pipe just to smoke my opium out of. Like that.
Not
it was-
enough. It's not enough that he's got to do the drugs. He's like, no, I want to do it over fancy.
Oh,
Every time
dude.
you see, he gets a new bong and brings it out, and you're going, "What is that?" He's like, "It's the eye of Sauron," but he's also flipping the bird, and you smoke it through his middle finger. You're like, all right, it's cool.
Dude, when I used to do coke, I used to have the, and as a matter of fact, I still have the diamond, like one of those crystal. They look like diamonds, but they're like this fucking big, and it's pink,
Yeah.
and it has the brass. Yeah, I used to do lines off of that. That's how bougie I was.
Never gave you Puerto Ricans money. That's why. Stick your thing in the pencil sharpener. Oh yeah, that's the bet. He's daring you to stick your dick in a pencil sharpener.
He has.
How
I
many
forget
Red
what her
Bulls
name was, but there was only like 3 teeth and they were razor sharp.
Oh,
Okay.
you want the dull ones. Jeebus, how many Red Bulls you on today, Marco? That's a fair question.
Oh, we don't do
Drink
Red
Red
Bulls.
Bull.
We do Monsters.
Oh,
And this, I would
get
say,
that.
this is about my maybe 14th.
Right.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mind you, he's only 5 foot tall.
Serge said I was
5'7",
heading to
bitch.
work, then my muffler fell off. Bro, I've had my muffler fall off. Serge, my heart goes out. So I had to tie it back up with a steel coat hanger. I just bent it and bent it around and kind of hooked it, kind of thing.
Bro, did I ever
You
tell
put-
you what happened when I bought my Pontiac, my G6 a few years back? I had this car, like I bought the motherfucker, took it home. It was a little bit loud, not real loud. It was no problem. Drove it out to Cleveland. I got about 3/4 away at Cleveland because I had a show to do. And all of a sudden you hear, roar, and you hear this scraping. What the fuck? Pull over on the freeway right before the turnpike. My fucking exhaust is on the ground. What the fuck? So I ended up getting off on the exit, pulled over into this Home Depot, and here, somebody tried to steal my catalytic converter. Didn't know that the resonator was not the catalytic converter, so they didn't even get the catalytic converter. They cut my fucking, I guess they cut my exhaust, but they couldn't get all the way through it, so bailed. So it broke right there. Had to go. Now, mind you, brand new, I had this car for 2 days. Had no tools in the car. Now I had this rusty ass jack in the fucking pack. Dude, it was hell. I had to go into Home Depot, buy ratchet straps. I ratchet strapped the fucking thing up. It was a crazy ride. Crazy fucking ride, dude.
Yeah.
Toilet paper and aluminum
Use
foil.
toilet paper and aluminum foil. I mean,
That's
all
white
right.
trash weed.
Victoria said, OMG.
Isn't that smoking crack toilet paper and aluminum foil?
No,
My
that's-
muffler fell off when I did some hooker in Newcastle. I mean, that sounds like a good time. Also, unless that was a euphemism for it not being a good time, that's
That was a euphemism.
no good.
You brought her euphemism. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to lead into that stuff. Like that kind of stuff, being able to do that kind of stuff is helpful. Like you don't think about it and you're like, oh, I could figure this out. My dad, once he's one of his ball joints went on a F-250 and he got under there with a piece of steel and it was like, all right, I can it was wire and he put it back together. He's like, okay, I got to be really careful, but I can do this, and got back to the shop. And you're like, yeah.
And a lot of kids these days don't have that capability at all.
No.
At all. And a good example for that is my oldest daughter. She's in her early 30s.
All right.
If something goes wrong, she has my mentality. You know, she's been with me the longest. You know, you make it work until you get back home. Now, on the other hand, my son Dylan, who is almost 10 years younger than her, car just broke down recently. It was just a belt popped off, and this car sat for 4 days. I don't have a ratchet. I don't have this. I don't have the time to fuck with you, boy. I'm out in Cleveland. I'm doing shit. Figure it the fuck out. If your sister could figure it the fuck out because she had a belt pop on hers and she did it herself, and a Dodge is a lot harder to work on than his little fucking Spirit or whatever the hell it is with the Ecotech, you can figure it the fuck out. Don't want to hear it. But Dad, you can't. No, I can't. I got a show to do.
Yeah, well, listen, I think there's that idea too, where I forget I think he's King Trout, where people are like, "Oh, you must have had so many jobs." He's like, "No, I've just been poor over a long time.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to do shit myself." And you're like, "Yeah,
That's how I learned how to work on cars. That's how I remember when I was a kid, there was a place called Worldwide. Worldwide Auto Parts. Before AutoZone, before O'Reilly's, before Advance, there was Worldwide. And it was a good 2 miles from my mama's house. And if I needed to work on something or if I needed information, I had to walk to Worldwide or ride a bicycle, then sit in the aisle. Sit in the aisle with one of their Chilton guides or Haynes manuals.
Yeah.
And read the motherfucker 2-3 times so it stuck in my head because I couldn't afford to buy the book.
Yeah.
Then ride back home, try to retain that information and fix what I had to fucking fix.
Yeah.
Well, that's like my grill, the bottom. I pushed it on a rock and it popped apart. Like
Your
little
girl?
pop grill.
Oh, I
That
thought
little
you
pop metal bullshit.
I was like, you pushed
gonna
Tina
sit
over
there.
a rock?
Motherfuck you. It's gonna sit there until Levi gets here, so that we can go and I'll show him what's going on, and then we'll go to the store so we can measure it out, get the right parts to put it together. So it'll be fixed. It won't be perfect, but it'll be fixed.
Doesn't matter. Hey, it being fixed and working is the big thing. Hey,
That's-
because you don't need new stuff. You need to fix your old shit. You need
Oh,
to
that's
clean
not
your
even that
old shit.
freaking old. It's just cheap ass fucking metal.
Yeah, I mean, there's that too.
It
Kind
wants
of
you
like
to go
that
out and buy
S10 you
another
drive around that you keep trying to fix.
one. I love that truck. Fuck.
You know who doesn't love that truck? Greg.
That's his bitch. That is Greg's bitch.
Now, I feel like you're the truck's bitch and you're trying to pawn it off on Greg like a poly relationship.
Oh God.
I was riding her, Greg, and she died on me. Your turn.
That is significantly worse, sir. Significantly.
2 guys, 1 tailpipe.
I mean, basically, that's how that works.
But as far as like a motivational thing goes, like in a serious aspect to it, a lot of things fuck with it, especially people my age that I notice. One thing that'll take away from a motivation from a good person. Well, I'm team man. I have a penis, so you know, being from team man, the one thing that I noticed that took out a lot of guys my age was a fucked up female. I've known plenty of guys that had, you know, they were work minded, they were family oriented.
Yeah.
They were, you know, I take care of my family and my home and my wife, and they have some fucking cunt at home that totally takes that away from them.
Oh, for sure.
Like
I think that goes both ways though too. I think there are a lot of.
I'm sure it can, but again, I'm
yeah.
team man, so I don't know what goes on the menstruation side.
He loves his men. Marco definitely loves his men.
Yeah.
Hey,
Traded for a rock. I mean, listen, yeah. This is the problem I think that a lot of people don't bother realizing is that you're like, yeah, if you don't put in effort and you just become a succubus, whoever you are in the relationship, you're fucking it up. You're fucking it up for somebody, right? If you're not putting in, then you're pulling out.
Just going from my own example, like, you know, my grandfather gave me my work ethic. That old man, he got up at 4:00 in the morning to be in the steel mill by 5 in the morning. He worked all fucking day. He did his job, and sometimes he pulled doubles. More often than not, he'd come across that. Like my grandma would go down to the bottom of the street. You could see the bridge from the mill. They had a bridge that went from the mill over the river and dumped out right onto Wilson Avenue. And my grandfather would walk home, go to the bar before he even hit his house. He'd go to the bar, have a couple shots. If I was there, he'd buy me a thing of chicken nuggets or whatever. He'd go home, and the only thing he expected was for you shut the fuck up. The house better be clean and dinner better be made. Yeah. That's it. You know, there was no love, there was no emotion, there was no caring, there was none of that. The man provided. That was it.
Yeah.
You know, now mind
Yeah.
you, a lot of people don't think that way, or a lot of people think that's an archaic way of thinking, but that was the way I was brought up. I don't want to hear shit. You know, you take care of the house. I will make sure you don't want or need for anything.
Yeah.
And that's the way I was brought up. But then I got into a relationship, especially later on in my life, where no matter what I did, no matter how hard I worked, no matter what I provided, no matter, you know, how good I made the situation, it was still not good enough. It was still, there was still something wrong. There was still something I wasn't doing. And what did that do? That took my motivation away from doing anything.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship where, why don't you help around the house? Well, okay. I help around the house, but it's not done the right way. How do you know? I just ain't gonna do it. I'm doing it right. I just ain't gonna do it.
See, this is the thing, is that like, oh, why don't you help around the house? No. If I'm bringing in the money and you're at home, that's your job, right? We have two different jobs. And listen, okay, we've all been at home before. It doesn't take long to clean a house. It's like if you have, you know, acreage of fucking space, okay, yeah, that's going to take some time. But realistically, if you do a little bit every day,
multitask.
It's not that big of a deal, right? Do a few walks around the house with a mop. Don't, like, you can get it done fairly quickly. Do one thing each day. I vacuum this day, I mop this day, I do this day. You can get it done, right? But the fact is that people are like, well, no, you should be doing it too. Be like, okay, but no, my contribution is the money, right? And I'm not saying, like, listen, you should still, hey, you cooked, I'll still do the dishes because we ate, right? That's my contribution because you know what, you deserve time off too. That's fine,
Right.
but
right.
we should be splitting. Hold the fuck on. Are you bringing in any money? Okay, then let's shut the fuck up. Who's putting these kind of crazy shit in your mind? Like, that's the problem. Is it's 9 times out of 10 somebody's put dumb shit in your head, and now you're going, oh well, that's how I want it to be. Okay, did you ever think that I might not want it that way, or do you think that I'm in a relationship with you because you're not that way? Right? That's
Tell
tough,
me
man.
Why? That and I notice another thing that will stop a guy's motivation quick. Lack of communication with your partner.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in situations where I have said, look, this isn't funny. This isn't cute. Now, you got away with it the first time. This is the second time I'm telling you. Now we're on the 6th time and I'm still fucking telling you that this is not cool, that you are doing this, but you continue to do this. Then, okay, fine. Then I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, I just had this conversation and kept saying, look, I don't tell you, make the decisions, because every time I make a decision, you question it, you pick it apart. We got to have 4 days of discussion. Fine. You pick it. But what do you want? You pick it. Well, I don't. You fucking make a decision. When I make the decisions, it's not fucking good enough. So now you make them. Yeah. But then we don't do anything.
Well, what are we doing? Yeah. This is the weird part about that, is that, okay, if you don't want me to lead, that's fine, but that means you're leading. So go ahead. Well, I don't want that. Okay, well then that means neither of us are leading, and then we're just going in a circle. Is that what you want? Because that doesn't make sense.
I use the analogy like, look, we got in this car together. I was driving. We were going down the road fine. You decided you wanted to pull off into the parking lot. You decided you wanted to sightsee. So I got in the passenger side. You decided you didn't want to drive. Fine. Then we're going to sit in this parking lot and stare at each other until I decide to get out of the car and walk home. And once that happens, then we're done.
I mean, it's a thing.
This is why you guys go ahead. I'm all right. Go ahead.
You're right. I doubt that. Let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah, please share.
No, because this is why I don't. That's why I don't.
No, what you do is you put her in the driver's side, make her drive around the block a few times, and then he's like, all right, this is our house. Go live in it.
I've done that one time. Never live it down. No teeth and all.
Yeah, Gollum never died. Gollum never died.
Call him.
He was once a boy.
Yeah,
He was
he might
once
have
a boy.
transitioned, but he didn't die.
So now we just went. So the ring is
Smeagol loves Dan. Smeagol.
so Gollum got a trans surgery through putting a ring on. Is what you're saying.
What you and Gollum did behind them doors is none of my business.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what is happening right now, and yeah,
We're talking
I will
about
not be held responsible for the words said by other people. Thank you very much.
See,
Dan
but you
dated
understood the
Smeagol.
story I'm doing.
You
I'm
dated
actually-
Smeagol?
No.
Dan dated
Did you,
Smeagol.
hey, did you try and put a ring on it? What happened?
No, he put her in the house.
Oh, don't do that.
It only lasted
Some pets are outside cats. Okay, it's okay. Not every pussy's indoor cats.
Especially when they're like a kitten, but they're toothless.
It's always peculiar.
And the bad thing is he acts like that's not what he's attracted to.
Oh, he likes them toothless. I mean,
Oh, he
hey,
likes them toothless and a little bit trailery. A lot trailery, like gray water trailery.
Hey, man. Sometimes it's you just gotta dabble in the dark arts every once in a while. It's fine.
No, this is why I don't date at all. You put too much pressure on me, Marco. You want me to up my class, up my game. I can't handle this shit. Don't do this to me, Marco. Please. Fuck you. Fuck you hard.
All right. Anyway.
That's why Dan
Yeah,
is miserable right now, because Dan done found a woman with all her teeth. She doesn't smell like cats or the trailer park. she got a little bit of class to her, and Dan's not used to that.
Of course not.
She's way too good for me, man.
Let's calm down.
What?
It'll be it's
Number one, hey, that the assumption is that you deserve anything good. Let's start. Before we rub that down, right?
You don't got to go there. I'm aware.
It's fine.
I'm
not saying you don't deserve happiness. I'm just saying, where are we setting this bar? Because it seems arbitrary.
It's never in the same place twice.
Also, the fact that the consistent level of this is nice is toothless. Also, we should talk about that. I feel like it's 100% a thing.
Yeah, see, I've always had this thing, like, ever since, I forget, there was a comedian way back when I was a kid that said, you got to make a chick wash her mouth out with Listerine, and you got to wash your penis off with Listerine because it kills the germs, it kills bad breath. If she doesn't have teeth, there's a reason why she doesn't have teeth, and now she's putting that on your penis. Yeah, Gumbies are gross. For all you youngins who don't know, and Gumbies are fucking gross. Gross.
I mean, when you say it like that, Marco, God.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Remember the old Ren and Stimpy cartoon when they used to fucking zoom in on Ren's teeth? And they had like roots and nasty shit hanging out. That's the only thing I've ever imagined with a toothless girl in my penis.
I don't understand why you keep on putting these images in my mind, and I feel like you're gay. You're gay for doing it. That's like, yeah, picture me and this homeless chick. Like, no, I don't want to. Don't. Why are you putting them in my mind? I don't want to.
So
No, that's Dan with the homeless chick.
Dan has a homeless harem. Hey, you should. When it gets cold, you should have them take turns. Yeah, all right. Only two of you get to sleep in my bed tonight. And just everybody switch.
The rest in the garage. The rest in the garage.
Protection from wind and snow, but not from the cold.
Why does Peachy get to sleep on the sofa? Because she's a good girl.
You're an asshole.
She chewed up all her food.
She also hasn't eaten beans in 3 days. It's perfect. No,
Good lord.
just saying. It's fair.
But yeah, a lack of enthusiasm from your partner will definitely kill motivation for especially a guy.
I would go so
That
far,
does both.
it's not just from your partner, but also just the people around you. So whether that be family, friends, people who don't like, look, your best friend is probably the one that's the meanest to you, but that's because they'll tell you right to your face, right? That's true. But that at the same time, that's not easy to swallow, right?
That's what she
So-
said.
Exactly. But that's the whole idea, right? Like if you're surrounded by people that are constantly negative, like that's going to affect your outcome too, right? And that's that whole idea that a lot of men as they get older, like, oh no, it's not about the pussy, it's about I just don't disturb my peace. If you fuck with my peace, I want nothing to do with you.
Oh yeah,
right?
I've had plenty of hot chick that my dick wouldn't even think about getting hard for because you're a hassle. You're a hassle.
Yeah.
My dick got that whole two brains where guys think with their other head. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. And if I could be with a skank, shit could be rock hard. You know why? Because she isn't an asshole. But then there could be the hottest chick in the world, and it's just like a fucking condom full of mashed potatoes because she's a cunt.
I mean, yeah, but that's it's a kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy in that fashion, right? Where people come out and it hurts, right? That's why it's this weird thing where communication, you're absolutely right, is a huge component to any relationship, whether it be friendship, sexual, whatever, business related. I don't know. What's something that you think that you do to try and stay motivated?
Not a fucking thing.
No, you don't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, because there's been the one thing I will have to admit that I did learn from Dickhead Coleman. Like when I did one of his classes, his comedy classes, and he did say like you got to be your promoter. You got to be your own thing. And I've noticed that when I am my own promoter, when I do reach out to different producers or different venues and shit, I do get the work. I get the work. They're like, yeah, we'll put you on the show. Yeah, no problem. But I'm just not motivated to do that. Just like I've been offered plenty of times to be in different movies and shit. Even Dan just sent me out a new thing for an audition or whatever. And I'm just not motivated enough. I don't want to fucking go to Cleveland every goddamn day for a week or drive out to wherever. Yeah, fucking New York.
You don't want
That's even worse.
Now you're going to politics. We ain't even talking about politics.
No, it's just a shithole to me. I got no fucking no desire. And then that goes back to a lot of people think this comedy thing is their dream and it's their career. What's my fucking hobby? And I'm at the same place where a lot of your dreams have taken you. So don't want to really hear about it.
Yeah.
Spite is my biggest motivator. Now, if I want to piss somebody off, if I want to piss somebody off or if somebody scratch me the wrong way, then that's that I'll use for motivation. That's how I ended up in comedy to begin with.
Tell me I can't.
Tell you, yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Tell me I can't. Yeah, fuck you, I can't. Yeah, that's what I say.
You can't touch your left big toe standing up.
Motherfucker. Now, bitch.
I mean,
you notice how he just fell back over?
Dan.
Partially controlled.
I will agree with you. Is the idea of doing it out of spite is very effective. I feel like it also is one of those things that as you get older, it gets easier to rely on because you're like, oh, I got to make sure I ruin that person's day today. And you're like,
Now that'll get me up in the morning.
I am alive. I am walking. I am doing a lot of things out of spite. Because you don't have no idea how many people told me I couldn't do a lot of shit I do now.
I'll tell you what, you can't drink at 4 different bars and then go on stage.
Well, I did. I fucking did.
I mean,
it wasn't pretty, but I did it.
Took you 20 minutes to get on the stage.
didn't take me long to get on the stage. It took me that long to get off because I wasn't paying the damn attention to the light.
Oh no, it only takes you 37 seconds to get off. Remember?
Oh yeah, but that's why I'm sitting there.
You guys are problematic.
Why are
I think
we
the winner is spite. We are
Yeah.
all motivated by spite. That's fair.
I mean,
I
I'm
feel it.
very motivated by my children. I mean, there's days that my body hurts. My knees killing me. My walk is way worse than it normally would be. And I'm like, fuck this. I just pop like Tylenol and aspirin and
He
like
said
all over
Tylenol.
once.
I don't even
I don't-
have real pain, and I have Vicodins, pussy.
No, I'm not. No. I will no. I don't even have anything you can classify as a painkiller aside from that because I won't.
And that's why you fucking drink at 4 bars and can't make it on stage.
I made it down the road, didn't I, motherfucker?
Barely. I
problematic.
seen it.
You're both problematic. Anyways, this has been mental health. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish the build of the Lamborghini Huracan. That's going to be happening tomorrow, and I have a special surprise. So tune in the morning. I'm probably going to start early in the morning to do that.
Before we stop, did you see that video that I sent you with the burrito, the Nike burrito?
Oh, the Lego burrito.
Yeah, dude, a guy took and he laser printed tortillas to the different designs of a Nike, like the parts of a Nike shoe. And he made a Nike burrito, like Legos, and he stuck it together with cheese. And after he got the whole shoe together out of the tortilla, he stuffed it with his topping, put laces through it, and then he ate it.
That is fun.
Dude, that's some new shit for you. You got to step up your game.
Kurt Montgomery says, Marco, you make as much sense as an RC cola machine. I don't know what that means. And Amy Brannigan says, hey, Marco.
Hello.
Wonderful. All right,
Um,
everybody. Have a good evening. Do you have anything you want to plug? Any shows?
On the 10th, we got the recovery, the benefit for addiction recovery out in Akron. And then
Free pipes.
The 16th, or this you're on the 12th, right?
I believe
You're opening for
it's the 10th, and then there's the 20th. We have a show in Port Clinton, and then in July, I know on the 26th we have the benefit for the Rainbow People, and I believe there's something else out there.
that's in June.
The Rainbow People is in July.
It's in June.
Are you sure? I thought gay month was July.
We wouldn't.
June is Black Month. Juneteenth.
It doesn't matter. They're doing stuff. Follow them on everything. All right.
And
Have a
then-
good night, everybody. Jesus.
And it's like, I want to have a good relationship with